Welcome to a special edition of It Pays to Watch More. Money-saving guru Martin Lewis is on holiday this week, so I'm bringing you a roundup of some of the best bits from past shows. To kick off, some clips from the celebrity catch-up interviews.
I spoke to you before we got on air. How big's your mobile bill?
Oh, do you know, I was going to ask you this. We've got a problem by our own kind of description with our mobile bills. We were initially paying, now this is frightening, £1,000 a month for our calls. And it is staggering, but we're phoning a lot. In fairness, we're phoning from either side of the Atlantic.
And no, but then we changed our plan.
I love this, because you're always quite open and you're always defensive.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Then we did the Martin Lewis thing. We shopped around, you know, we went to our provider and we changed our plan and we actually halved our bill, like, and more than that.
So £500.
We took it to about £500.
Can you better that?
But,
I'm sure we could better that.
But our problem is that when we're abroad, you know, like we were in Mauritius because we were writing our next book and we were on the phone every single day, and that bill was going back
Where were you phoning?
Back to the UK.
And you were using a UK card for doing...
Yeah.
Get a SIM for travel. When you're abroad, put that in your phone. Although, again, I don't know why I have the impression that you two don't like any hassle. Am I wrong?
We like it to be as easy as we possibly can.
So this is what you do. You go and buy yourself a cheap pay-as-you-go phone. You unlock that. You put the SIM for travel in there. Then when you're abroad, people can call you on your phone, which isn't cheap.
Oh, I know that.
But you can then call them back on the cheap phone, right? Because calling them back on the cheap phone is a fraction of the cost of receiving a call. I think you'd probably take off 75% of your bill doing that.
Yeah, you probably
when you're abroad.
And communication, keeping in touch, is our biggest expenditure.
Isn't it bizarre, though? You mean, people you give you a really good answer, and yeah, I mean, the great British public, and you know, and I think we're included in this, you go, yeah, that's a great idea, I'm going to do that tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes along and you go, do you know what, I'm going to do that the day after.
Are you going to go and get cash ISAs then?
Yeah, I think I probably am, and I think we'll definitely look into that. And you're right, we get advice from people in all walks of life and we don't often act on it. This time, money counts. It's paid to watch for us. I want to kind of get those benefits back.
You did something that no other celebrity has done yet.
What's that?
Which I was very impressed by.
Yeah.
You said to me in the break, Martin, would you jot down everything that you said on the programme so I could actually go and do it?
I would love that. I really would, because I've been fascinated by what you've been telling everybody else here today, and I would like to do some stuff for myself.
You want the full money makeover?
The full money makeover.
You see, I think that's very impressive. It's something I actually do for the celebrities. I note it down, and it's always interesting to see who's into it. But the fact you asked shows you have a real enthusiasm. Cash ISAs?
No.
OK, Cash ISA is a tax-free savings account.
I don't understand them, but I know they're very good.
Right, there's my challenge then. I'm going to put the pen down. See if I can explain a tax-free savings account. I always do it with a cake. I should probably do it on the savings the other day.
Yeah.
Right, imagine you've got a chocolate cake.
Yes.
Yeah, quite easy to imagine.
Yes.
Normally, each year, taxman comes along, takes a bite out of it. Chocolate cake, cash, savings.
Yes.
Right? Each year you get an ISA. An ISA is just a tax wrapper. Think cling film.
Right.
You wrap it around your cake. The cake is still cake. The cash is still cash. The only difference is now the taxman can't bite it.
Right.
A cash ISA is simply a savings account you don't pay tax on.
Now, where do you get an ISA from?
You in this case, the best pair at the moment is you go to... If you walk into a Barclays branch, you can set one up at 6.5%. If you want to do it online, then iSave 6.1% is absolutely clean. You set it up just like a savings account. But that and other savings, I reckon, would add about another £500 on the money you've got in it.
Higher,
I'm going to put that up. Right, there we go. So we're now on 850, and I feel a little better because I think that's a bit more representative.
Absolutely.
Your trousers...
Yes.
I could never wear trousers like that, but it's like a trademark, isn't it? I'm sorry, I'm totally off the subject.
No, I always wear red socks because I find it easier, don't know why. And I bought these in Terminal Asses and I absolutely love them.
How much?
I think they were £120.
Oh, £120?
Yeah, it's not much.
No, I don't know. I think that is quite a lot. OK, help me here, Summer. £120? 120. We think 120 is a lot for day-to-day trousers. But to be fair, I'm going to help you because you're such a lovely man, I feel like. Normally I have one to tell people off, but, you know, you work in the public eye and how you dress is a huge part of your job and your brand,
Exactly.
Isn't it? Money now.
This is Marks and Spencer's, by the way.
OK, that's not
And the
too
shirt,
bad.
and the knickers.
One of the best things about the web show is that I get the audience to set Martin their toughest money questions. Only thing is, he always knows the answer. And where's Keely?
That's me.
Hello, Keely. What lovely eyelashes you've got.
Thank you.
Flirting with all our
Each week
guests
to the
tonight.
good-looking girls.
I know, she's very pretty. But that's not what your question's about, is it? What would you like to ask Martin?
OK, my family pay £50 a month for our landline and our internet connection. Now, we've been with them for 5 years, and we were just wondering if we could reduce that or maybe we should look elsewhere.
Who are you with?
NTL.
Or Virgin, as it now is. Yeah. The important thing we need to look at here, have you ever tried to haggle?
No, not really.
OK, is that 50 quid a month include the telephone calls, or is that the standard fee?
That's a standard... Yeah, that's a standard fee.
OK, yes, you can save that. The easiest way to save that would be this, right? Because do you like what you've got?
Yeah, we're happy with it.
First thing you always do, any television stuff, is you do an audit of your channels. What channels do you need and what do you actually watch? Because if you're paying for a big package and you don't watch them, get rid of the stuff you don't watch as long as 5 is still included, because I'm on there, thank you very much. You can't get rid of 5 on any of them anyway, so it doesn't matter. But after that may allow you to cut your package down. But it's a very competitive market, digital television. Virgin is fighting with Sky. They're both scared of Freeview, which is just 20 quid. You could get lots of channels. It's worth checking what Freeview's got and seeing whether you need the other channels. And then you do this. This is a phone. That's a phone ringing. Good, yes? All my own sound effects, you see. Hi, yeah, I'm with you. I've seen a cheaper deal at Sky, or I'm considering going to Freeview. You're charging me 50 quid a month. This is absolutely ridiculous. What are you going to give me to stay? Because otherwise I'm going. Oh, I'm sorry, we can't give you anything. All right, put me through to Disconnections. Hello, this is Disconnections. Hello, Disconnections. Secretly known as customer retentions, because they've got the power. You're now with customer retentions. Give me a deal or I'm leaving. Well, do it for 15 quid a month less. I mean, that's a guess, but that's very typically what happened. Once I had someone in the Sky office for customer retention who once sent me the documents of what discounts they're actually allowed to give. Earlier in the morning you call, because they can do more. They have a quota each day. So call early in the morning. Virgin's different. Sky doesn't use that system anymore, I need to add before I get sued. But it did have that system, and I got the document leaked to me. Give them a call, put pressure on them, competitive market, and if they don't give you a good deal, then there's a comparison site. Uswitch has one that will show you how to get it cheaper if you're looking at digital television as well. But make them fight for your business.
OK, great, thank
Cool.
you.
Now, where is Stella?
Over here.
Stella, I think she's quite possibly the most glamorous audience member we've ever had, isn't she? Look at her. What would you like to ask Martin if he can concentrate?
No, I try to concentrate. OK, I work full-time, I have no savings. How do I juggle my outgoing and still save for the future?
Do you have any spare cash, or are you spending everything you've got?
I spend everything.
Do you have any debts?
No.
Well, that's a good start. That means you're on the brink. That's not too bad. What you have to do is a systematic money makeover. You have to go through every single thing that you spend money on, and the first question you ask is, can I get it cheaper without changing my lifestyle? Can I get my car insurance cheaper? Can I, get my contact lenses cheaper? I don't know if you wear them. I won't say she's got beautiful eyes, because I'll get told off when you say that, but you do. I don't know if there are contact lenses giving me the extra glint on the back of that. But everything that you do when it comes to your money, you have to go through it and see if you can save on it. At that point, you do a budget to see what you're spending and what you're earning, and you start to prioritise. Do yourself a budget. You will find spare cash. I promise.
Thank
Simple
you.
as that.
OK, good luck, mate.
Thanks.
Where's Clifford? Oh, you would be right over there, wouldn't you?
Dear me, it's good.
What would you like to ask Martin?
Well, I've got a council tax question for you, Martin.
Yeah.
I live in a road of individual houses, and they're all much the same, and I'm in the top band for council tax. Can't remember what
Band
the letter
H.
is. At band H, yeah, and I've checked on the internet, and every other house on that road is in a lower band than me. How do you advise that I go about testing that?
You have just done the neighbours check. What you really need to do now, belt and braces, it's less important. That's the biggest indicator. And I have to say, I'll tell you why you really should have a go in a minute. The next one is the valuation check. You need to recalculate what your house was worth in 1991 and see what band that puts you in. But you said something interesting to me. What band are you in?
H.
Which is?
Top.
Can they put you up?
No, they can't.
There we go.
No,
You know,
right.
so that's a good thing
There's
that you
nothing
can't.
to lose,
There is a
there?
chance your neighbours may be put up, but that, I mean, frankly, I've virtually never heard of that happening. It is a slight possibility that it will happen. But I don't think so. In which case, you don't have much to lose. You may as well go for it anyway. But do the other check. Simple as that.
Exactly. Band A, Clifford, are you married?
Yes, with children.
Move on!
We've also had time to play money-saving games.
If I get coins out, could you do... You are magic, and you were brilliant, actually. I really enjoyed it. Was it interesting, wasn't it? And we look, thank you for being first on the programme, because
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
great.
interesting to look in. If I get coins out, can you do any tricks?
Don't know. What's the coins?
There we go. You don't just put them in your pocket and say it's disappeared.
And he will.
I'm going to have to help the director here. You'll need to go close up down here.
All right, can we
Okay.
do that, guys? Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Close up. Who's on it?
Who's on which camera? Camera one.
OK. All right. So I'm still facing
Thanks,
that way.
John.
I'll do the turn. All right. Now, this is your 50 pence piece. You rolling?
Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
it.
OK, this is a 50p piece. All you have to do is put it on your trousers like that, fold it over and go like that, and it goes all the way through and into your pocket, see? And then if you take it out, you can put it back into this pocket and it'll come back out the other side. And there we are.
Right. You can have that as a tip.
No, here. I couldn't. There's your 50p.
Thank you.
That's the first time that's happened to you,
First time anyone's ever taken money off me, I tell you. Hello and welcome to The Price Is It Right? And today's first contestant is Vanessa Phelps. Vanessa, come on down! Oh, thank you very much. And now, a complete surprise second player. It's website forum regular and dedicated money saver, Vanessa War! Come on down! We're going to put a microphone on you now. I have to say, Vanessa has no idea that she's coming to play this. How are you feeling about it?
Fine, thanks.
Now, you'll remember her earlier because you got your wedding rings. There we go. And how did you get them? Tell people you mic'd up.
Tesco's club card vouchers.
Tesco club card vouchers. How much wedding? What were they valued at?
Oh, about £1.5 grand.
And how much did you pay for them in vouchers?
375.
300. There we go. Vanessa, round of applause. This is the game. Come over here. We're going to start. I have here 2 pairs of sunglasses, as we do, 2 bags and 2 pashminas. One is a cheaper pair, one is a more expensive pair. But it's not about identifying them, it's about telling me what you think they cost and then is the difference worth it. Vanessa, I'll let you start off on the sunglasses. Do you want to pick them all up?
All right, let's have a look at this. So these are nice, big, Jackie O style, nice and large. Quite chic, quite nice, look at that. Quite mysterious, quite sexy.
Gonna swap them.
Let's swap them. They've covered up the brand, so I can't cheat by having a look.
Yeah, absolutely.
These
brands are all... No
now,
brands
these
on
are
these.
a bit more interesting in colour. They've got, like, a bit of silver in them. Do you see that? They're a bit more speckly.
They've got beading
around
on,
the
haven't
edge.
they, around the edges?
Yes, they've got beading, a bit more detailed, they're a bit more delicate. I would say that these are the more expensive of the 2. What would you think?
I don't know which is more expensive, but I like these ones because they don't catch in my hair when I go like that.
Oh, well, that's quite a good reason to do it. So let's put them back down.
Right.
I'm going to ask you to value each one. So this is the ones you thought more expensive.
Yes.
What do you think, Vanessa? How much?
I'd say, I don't know, $29.99.
$29.99. What do you think?
Oh, I wouldn't pay that for them. I'd probably pay about £5 for them.
£5 for those, OK. And now I have to tell you, the actual price of these, you overspent, is £2. £2 from Primark.
That's terrible.
Now, without... What do you think these are? They're obviously the more expensive pair. I'll give you that as a clue.
I don't know, £25.
25?
Yeah, I'd probably pay maybe about 15, 20 for them.
Well,
as
I
a
have
good
to tell you,
headband.
those are actually Carolina Herrera by Dunelm, and they cost 120 quid.
No way! No way!
The price, is it right?
No, the price is ridiculous.
There we go. Let's move on to the bags now, if we
Okay.
can. 2 bags, one cheaper, one more expensive. Do you want to have a look through those?
Well, they're black bags. They're fairly capacious.
Don't open them, though, because then they've got the brands inside.
OK,
That's
they've
cheating.
got... This one's got a little thing hanging off it. It's kind of shiny stuff. It feels like leather. What do you think of that one? I think that's the more expensive of the 2. What do you think?
Oh, from feel, yes.
Yes, that's the more
definitely.
expensive.
Yeah, look,
that's the
that's much
heavier.
grainier leather.
That's the heavier, more detail, more interesting.
So how
than
much
that
is this
one.
bag? The one you think
$6.99.
$6.99?
Yeah, about a tenner.
Actually, this one is £80.
No!
Jasper Conran at Debenhams. £80 bag. And the other one?
75.
Yeah, considerably more.
That one is recommended retail price.
Yeah.
£745.
Not worth it. Definitely not
Although
worth
actually it got through it's a Dolce & Gabbana bag. If you go through branded.net, you can get it for the wonderful price of $450.
No,
How
don't
marvellous.
get it.
There we
Don't
go.
get it.
Is it worth it?
No, definitely not.
Now
Waste
let's
of
go
money.
to the pashminas at the end
right.
if you'd like to model them for me.
OK, we would. We'd love to.
We've got A and B there just to help
Right,
you on these
okay.
different ones.
All right, I think they're a bit old-fashioned these days, these pashminas.
You're not a pash wearer.
No,
Are you a
not
pash
really.
wearer?
What do you think? Mysterious?
There's a difference in touch and feel, isn't there, actually?
Yes, let's have which one do you
Yours
think?
is very nice and soft, actually.
Do you think this is the
One's
better
a
of
bit
the
more
2?
crunchy, yeah.
So
Okay.
which do you think? Have you felt them both,
We think
Vanessa?
this is probably...
That one's probably more expensive than this one.
So you think A is more expensive?
Yes.
At what price?
20 quid.
You'll go with that? And the other one, B?
Tenner.
Yes.
Tenner. Well, I have to tell you, this one, the one you thought was a tenner, is actually a £90 pashmina from Tyra. And this one, the one you thought was the more expensive, we got from the local market for £1.
Well, that's the price is right. The price is right.
for this one.
Simple as that. Isn't that incredible
This
the
is
way
the
it
best
works?
thing you've shown us.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fantastic.
the price is wrong! Thank you very much. Vanessa, thank you both so much for playing. Now, Ruth, we've got something, Vanessa, for coming and doing this, and you didn't know it's happening. We want to give you the first person to receive one of our pay-to-watch piggies. There you go. Yay!
This is a song for anyone who's currently spending their leisure time trying to get their bank charges back. Rubbish. It's a long, hard road, and I wish the best of luck to you. And I hope my story inspires you in your times of need, 'cause I bought the Lloyds and the Lloyds lost. They even paid the interest and the court costs. At first they sent me letters saying, get lost. But I bought the Lloyds and the Lloyds lost. Oh, at first I tried to call them. They made me listen to Elton John. I even went along in person, they said.
Sorry, sir, but the first rule of banking is the bank is
never wrong. So I crawl home, turn the Webb and Mitchell on, open up Mozilla and go to moneysavingexpert.com.
That's it for this week's web show, but back on the telly box next Wednesday, Martin will be tackling motoring costs and exactly how you can cut them. So see you then.